speech, and it was actually the repetition of the second one. And the feedback you get was mainly on vocal variety, on the papers at least, but I saw the speech that you gave, and I would like to point out your strong points first of all. I felt like you seemed more comfortable on stage in this one, and I felt like you have a connection to the audience. You were making eye contact, and you were, the starting of the speech was interactive. You included us, you asked us something to do, and then you related into the subject, which was nice, and you handled it pretty well. And I felt that is a very strong place to be, because most people, because we get excited, we have lack of connection to the audience. That's a good place to start. But then I want to, the things you need to improve, you need to work on, and you have a lot to work on. I made two different things. So I called it technical and content-wise. Technically, you need to work on your vocal variety for sure. And you seemed unprepared, like to use notes. I think it's okay. And you made an effort to, prepare cards, and which is way better than holding a piece of paper, and it looks nice, etc. But then when you're using those cards, you can be aware of keeping your fluency, okay, instead of and then keep speaking. So when using those cards, we shouldn't be aware that you needed them in the first place. And then you can use on your body language, and especially on your gestures, okay? You were giving an inspirational speech. You were trying to tell us that why getting feedback is important. So you need to be inspiring us. So you need to use a lot of gestures and body movement and, making points. So these are the things I think you should be working on technically. And then content-wise, you chose a good subject, relevant. Why getting feedback is important. It's relevant to every one of us. But then you were lacking a little bit on delivering it. You chose one example. You talked us about a painter, a blind painter, which was very relevant. But then you explained so many irrelevant details about the painter, how he went to New York and then got examined, etc., etc. But that was irrelevant to the subject, really. Okay. Only part that was relevant was that how he learned to paint by getting feedback from his relatives. And then you can use 2 or 3 more subjects related to this content. And that would be more rich. You can even, your speech was also, it was a project on getting feedback, so you can even put yourself into it as an example, and that would be more rich, enriched speech. So you can use more examples in your speech, and yeah, I guess that's it.